cooking, good looking? It's your girl Tay Renee, and I'm back at it again with another video. Hey guys, welcome to the channel. This is a little different video than I normally make, but at this moment right now, I don't know what do I make, you know? So I just this is like, I guess, a let it off my chest, just get it off my chest talk video. This might be boring to you, but I don't care. This is for me. No one talks to you about feeling of being someone who continues to raise the bar for themselves and the struggles that come with that, I guess. Because I am constantly thinking about ways to do more, be better, be the most this, and not even the most this, but like trying to be the most successful at this, and then to do this and to do that. And like, it's tough because I want to do so much that sometimes I get so overstimulated that I end up doing nothing for a while. And that's kind of how it's been like with my channel as of lately. If y'all notice, like beginning of the year, like I was putting out stuff, and I was proud of myself. And then like we went to Greece. Y'all saw the Greece video. We wanted that video to look so good that it took me, not me by myself, me and Maddie did majority of it, but like it took us 2.5, almost 3 weeks after we left, no, like almost a month after we left, before we uploaded that video, because I wanted to make it good. But in between that time of editing that video, I was still putting out other videos, and as of lately I've been slowing up. And it's because, not that I felt like I was overworking, but then I started thinking about my other business, into aesthetics, and I'm like, okay, I want to upgrade this, upgrade that. I want to create this, I want to create that, while trying to solidify a brand guideline for like my channel, right? Okay, I hope I'm not all over the place, but this is really how my brain works, y'all. So I started working with a wonderful person by the name of Nafis. She's in digital marketing, digital management, marketing management, and she has been helping me solidify a guideline for my YouTube channel, for my brand of Tay Renee, because now I can profit off of it. I'm monetized now, so I can, like I said, profit off of it. And you know, the people that make good money on YouTube, they are a brand. They have brand guidelines. They are very professional, yet their channels are very, them, it's their channels, whether they do a niche or they just make fun videos, reaction videos, whatever videos that they make, they hone in on that. And my issue is, I don't want to be one particular thing. I don't want to be lifestyle. I don't want to be reactions. I don't want to be just Beyonce content. I don't want to be just travel content. As if you read the bio that's on my channel, y'all, the sun is beaming, but it's a beautiful day, so I could not pass this up being outside to talk to y'all. But in my bio, it literally says, this is a safe space for me and for you to witness the highs and lows in my life, the ups and downs, to laugh together, to cry together, to joke together. And that's really what my channel is about. But for some reason in our society, like, you have to, not have to, but the most successful people hone in on a particular thing. They have a particular editing style. They have particular this and particular colors and particular that. And I'm not particular. I'm not a particular bitch, okay? And even people who aren't particular, right? People who are very artistic and creative, and like people who have very fun, eccentric outfits and very colorful and creative artists, they still have a thing, and that is their colorful creative artistry and their attention to be different. And I like sometimes to be different, and sometimes I like to also go with the trends. Sometimes I want to be in between the two. Sometimes it's, yeah, I'm all woman, but right now I'm feeling like that nigga right now. You know what I mean? Like, I think life makes you feel like you have to, or society makes you feel like you have to solidify yourself in one area to be successful. Like, you know how they say don't put too many eggs in, they just say don't put too many eggs in one basket, right? Which is telling you don't put so much into one thing. But at the same time, they're like, if you put your eggs into too many baskets, then you got your eggs spread out everywhere, and then you can't do anything because you got your eggs everywhere. How you gonna keep up with your eggs if your eggs are everywhere? But then they also tell you don't put your eggs in one basket. Lord have mercy. It's just a lot. And I have been really frustrated these past few weeks because I want to, like I said, with my business into aesthetics, I want to elevate that business. There's so much that I want to do creatively with accessories, not just bracelets and necklaces, but just accessories in general. I got so many different ideas for that, and I will do those things, right? It's just, now that I'm doing the brand stuff, the brand guideline for my YouTube, I'm starting to think like, okay, I need to have a brand guideline for my business. Like, I can't have a successful business and I don't have, like, why should people come shop with me? I don't have that purpose, you know? But I do have that purpose, and it's because it's, for me, it's really a hobby that, you know, I want to share with people. And I mean, I'm not going to give you it for free, but like, I want to share my creativity with people, and that's the way I can share it. I've been making jewelry with my mom since I was little. Like, that's something that I really love doing, and not for the money part, but I know it can be, you know. But to make money, you got to spend money, and I ain't got money to spend. I've been living my best life out here in Europe, and I'm very appreciative and grateful for it. But I haven't been making much money out here, y'all. So, like, it's enough for me to live on, but literally to live on. The stuff that I want to do in my business when I get back home to the States, it's going to cost money. I want to do markets and pop-up shops and vendor events, and to do that, it costs money. And to be able to make money, I need to go to the vendor events that cost the most money. Not the most money, but it's like they tell you, it's like paying for something that's real cheap, but it's going to break tomorrow, so you got to buy it again. Like, you know, you get the most bang for your buck. So no one talks about how hard it is to grow up and how complicated your 20s are. Because I'm 26, and based on society, I guess, at 26, I guess we're supposed to be kind of solidified in whatever career, or trying to solidify ourselves in whatever career we're doing and we want to do and pursuing. And I'm doing that with YouTube, right? However, when it comes to all the other things that I want to do in life, it's like, do I need to focus now? Or like, can I just chill? And I think I want to just chill. Y'all, I swear, I know I probably make no sense. But this is truly, truly, truly how I'm feeling, how I've been feeling, and this is how my brain works. There's a video, I'm going to put the video right here. I saw this on TikTok, and I said, wow, this is literally me the past 2 weeks. Like, don't know what to do, but I know what to do. It's just how to get started, but I need to get started on something. Just start on something, but what if I start on something? That's literally how my mind works. And I know I'm not alone. And it's frustrating, but beautiful at the same time, because I know you can't put me in a box. You can say whatever you want to say about me, but if you've been watching me, or if you just go back and watch a few of my last videos, you'll know that I'm quite all over the place. I'm a little this, a little that, a little this, a little that, you know, a little here, a little there. But I have a direction where I'm going, and that's up. I'm always trying to ascend, always trying to evolve, always trying to grow and become the best version of myself. And how do I do that? That's the brick wall, not brick wall. the drywall that I keep running into, but every time I hit the drywall, I can run straight through it. That's how loose that bitch is. Y'all see what I mean? If you get the metaphor, you get the metaphor. But yeah, I just wanted to come on here. That felt good. I feel better now. Wow, that's crazy. Y'all literally just start talking. If you have to talk to yourself, you ain't got to post it on YouTube, but just talk to yourself. If that helps, let it help you. I already feel a little bit lighter. I don't even care how this video looks. I don't care how I sound. I just needed to talk. I am frustrated. It is frustrating being 26 and a very driven person and maintaining this adult life. You know, I'm going through adult life. This is, yeah, but they say this is what your 20s is for, you know, starting to figure out and try new things and fail and try again and fail again and try again and again and again. And that's what I'm doing. But what I do know about myself is that I'm not going to conform to how people say this is how you should do things. I don't think I'll do that. And whether it gets me to having my own talk show one day or not, I'll be happy that I did it my way. And I did it my way. Frank Sinatra. That's I think that's what I'm going for. That I do it my way. And if my way is not successful, y'all take this and y'all see that just doing whatever you want to do sometimes is not going to make you the most successful person in whatever you want to do. Sometimes you got to hone in on something and focus on one thing. But for me in this lifetime, at least right now in my life, that is not what I want to do. I am not going to put myself into one thing. I'm not going to make myself feel like I should be doing this. I should be doing this. If I don't do this, I'm going to crumble. No, if I don't do this and it ends up not working out in my favor, that was a lesson. Learn from it. Move on. If I do it and it works, learn from it. Move on. You know, and not to pigeonhole myself into anything, because that's just not me. That's never been me. If you knew me growing up, I did gymnastics, I played basketball, I danced, went back to dance, stopped dancing, stopped playing basketball, went back to basketball, did art, I took theater, I love musical theater, I played the violin a little bit in school, I played the guitar. I took a class in guitar 101 or something like that in high school. I played volleyball, ran track. I played tennis. I make jewelry. I like fashion. I love watching fashion shows. I love watching runway models. I love looking at editorial models. I like tiny homes. I like campers. I love people who travel. I love people who are domesticated and raise a family in one place. I love people who travel around the world and raise their family. I love seeing straight couples, surprisingly. Sometimes I do. If they are good, I like them. I like watching same-sex couples and marriages and dynamics. I love watching Disney movies. I like watching reruns of iCarly. And I also like Criminal Minds and Law and Order. Intergalactic, one of my favorite movies. Avatar is my favorite movie. Yeah, I have an appreciation for everything. I love basketball. I love sports. I love the arts. I love music. Oh, I love music. I love I graduated from college with a degree in interdisciplinary studies. Y'all know what that means? It means that I had enough credits to graduate from college. But for me, the one thing that I did get out of my my degree, because I changed majors 4 times while in college. With that degree, our last assignment was to write our dissertation. So mine was like 15 pages about what is the importance of having a degree in interdisciplinary studies. And the main point that I honed in on was because I was someone who could not literally decide which field I wanted to have my degree in specifically, I learned a lot about, or I learned a little about a lot of different things, so that way I can be in any and all spaces and be able to communicate to the people within those spaces. And now that I think about it, now that I'm saying it out loud, that was my divine degree, I guess. Like, that was what was meant for me to have, because I am someone who interdisciplinaried through college. I took dance classes, theater classes, art classes, architectural classes. I took music. I took so many, I mean, most of it was science, because I was a science major for a long time. So many different science classes. I took one business class. I took 3 classes in sociology, 2 classes in psychology. Like, I really tried to expand. I took Spanish. I tried to really go through the range of different things that the universities that I went to could teach me. And that's literally what my life is, what my life has always been. And that is a person that does not fit into one area. I belong everywhere. Oh my God, my tattoo on the side, y'all, says bound to no one, belongs to everywhere. Come on, Taylor, put it together. You know this about yourself. Wow, like, that is beautiful. And I think fighting so hard, like saying it out loud so hard so many times, fighting to not try to be in the box is like me overtly putting myself into the box. Just be. I don't have to claim to be anything. I am that. I don't have to say to you that I'm gay. You can see it. I don't have to say to you that I'm a music lover. You can see it based on my actions. I don't have to tell you I'm a good person. You can feel it and see it. I don't have to say I'm that bitch. You can feel it and see it. And it comes first from me believing it. And I believe in myself. Sometimes it gets to a point where I'm like overwhelmed. And not that I doubt myself, but I do, like, these worries and anxieties come up. But I don't stop believing in myself. Don't stop. That's not the right words. Y'all know that. Well, yep. I think that's all, because now my mind is on a blank. Yep, that's all. If you listened to me just now through this whole thing, thank you so very much. If you got something from it, I'm glad. If you didn't get anything from it, but just, watching me, I'm sorry. Not sorry. Like I said at the beginning, this wasn't for y'all, this was for me. But if you did get something out of it, I'm very grateful that you did. I'm glad that my words could help you feel like you're not alone. And Maddie told me, because before I got out here, me and Maddie were talking about this, and we were both stressing our anxieties and our overstimulation, our worries about certain things. But she said to me, she was like, yeah, sometimes I just, I can't remember the exact words. Excuse me, but she said, yeah, sometimes I just feel like I'm stuck, and that, or something like that. And when she said that, I just gave her a big hug and a big old kiss, because I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm not alone. Because sometimes when you look at other people, like when I look at Maddie, to me, oh my goodness, like, not that she has it all together, but she's got to focus. Like, she knows what she wants to do. She has a drive. She has a discipline. And I'm like, oh, I wish I had some of that. And I'm thinking, wow, like, oh, you feel this way too, just like me. Like, we're all human, even my partner, even my girlfriend, like, she's human too. Even though to me, she's like superhuman. She's a superwoman. She is still a woman, a human who deals with emotions and anxieties and worries. And I am one too. We talk about this on our podcast. If you haven't tuned into our podcast, the Black Sheep Podcast, you should give it a listen. But we talked about the fact that because outwardly our lives look so good to other people, because we only show you mainly the good stuff. Like, y'all seen me be irritated on my YouTube, but if people only watch me on Instagram or follow me on Instagram or Snapchat, they only going to see the good stuff, like the things that I post that I feel worthy enough to post. And people will message me and DM me and stuff like, oh, your life is so good. Dang, you over here now, your life's so nice, and like, you got everything. And if I say anything that's negative, they're like, oh, well, you can't complain, you're doing this. And it's like, everybody has the right to complain about their situation, no matter what your situation is. Okay, somebody can be a billionaire, and people who don't have money be like, oh, but you're a billionaire. Billionaires aren't always happy. People who have the house, the 2-story house, white picket fence, the 2 kids, and a loving marriage, still doesn't mean they don't go through shit. And that's what humans do. We go through shit, whether you see it or you don't. And you might not get this often, this type of talk that I'm having right now, but I just wanted y'all, I guess, to see the insight of what goes on with me, and for me to get it out for myself, because it's never good to hold anything in. So yeah, thank y'all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to listen to me. If you have any encouraging words, tips, affirmations, any advice, anything positive or funny. It could be a negative comment, but if it's funny, then and it makes me laugh, I'll fuck with it. But yeah, just leave me something in the comments letting me know, like, if you're feeling the same way, how you're feeling, things to make me feel better about where I'm going, the things that I'm going to do, because I know I am abundant. I am full of success and prosperity. That is for me. And y'all let me know in the comments below anything that you can give to your girl. It would be quite helpful. All right, that's all. Peace to the Middle East. Go planet.